Hello Aquarius, welcome to Tabs Tarot. I want to wish you all well. I send blessings to those of you who are ill and I hope you get well soon. I want to say thank you for being here with me in my reading. I have cleansed your cards ready for use. I thank you for all your support and that in doing the reading. So I would like to ask you if you could please like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. It would help the channel. And I would be truly, truly grateful. In fact, I am truly, truly grateful, no matter what, because you're there, you're listening to the readings, you're supporting the channel, and I am truly grateful for that. So please take what resonates with the reading, leave the rest behind, and if you could like and subscribe, I'd be truly grateful. Right, so first of all, I'm pulling you Oracle of the Seven Energies. I'm going to pull you a card and read you a message from the book. I thank you for your help and your support in this channel. It really does mean a lot to me. Oh, so you got... Oh, that's too many. I can't have 4. Okay, there we go. They probably just slipped out then. Bearing fruit. So you're bearing fruit. Bearing fruit, it says, key concepts: birthing the results of hard work, an idea or consistent thought manifesting into form, the relationship between the external world and the internal world of feelings and beliefs. It says, if your life were a tree, what fruit would it bear? Envision the results of the efforts you put into achieving your dreams and desires in partnership with the divine. You can see the way you think, feel and believe reflected in the material world. There is always a correlation between what you see, what you expect to see, and what you intend consciously and what you project unconsciously. Everything is intrinsically connected. Magic flows through you from the unseen world into the world you perceive, moving from the realm of non-ordinary reality to ordinary reality. You birth ideas and thoughts into form and bring your most cherished desires to fruition. Not all ideas will bear fruit. Sometimes you will reap a sour and bitter harvest based on your sense of your personal narrative and your assumption about others. You're in a powerful and fertile season of your life when you're particularly good at making things happen with very little effort. Pay close attention to what you're manifesting now. From your career to your personal relationships, your influence is strong at this time. If you don't like what your life is yielding, prune the proverbial tree and get into alignment with what generally lights you up. Remember, you birth into the world that which you pay most attention to and constantly hold within as your truth. Be clear about what you intend. Can you make this commitment? Okay, so that is the bearing fruit for you. So I now want to pull you 6 tarot cards. Okay, so what do we have here? I think we've got our cards now. Okay, so first of all, we have I think we'll start with the moon, Temperance, the Hanged Man, Kenunos, the Five of Wands, and we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to clarify as we go through. So let's get my cards shuffled ready. So the moon talks about the illusions, mystery, dreams. You may have some illusions about something, or something could have an air of mystery about it. It could be your dreams. You could be having dreams, and like parts of that dream, like come to, I want to say fruition, but not so much fruition. Parts of the dream get verified in reality. It's like you could dream of, say, a red car. It could be a Porsche, a certain Porsche, and there is a connection to that dream, and you the following day you see, or a couple of days later, you see that exact same car, same exact colour, red, everything. And you were meant to see that because that is verifying your dream. So it could be that you're having dreams, and maybe a couple of days later or something, it could be verified. I had the same. I've had a couple of dreams like that, but one of them that really stands out, and I was absolutely gobsmacked, is I dreamt that I was sitting in this car, this gold car. I couldn't tell you the make, model, nothing, but I was sitting in this gold car. This bloke was like, I sensed I knew him. I was at ease with him, and we were communicating. And he was taking me to appointments and dropping me off. And then as I come out, as I look out the window, there's no sign of the car. But as I come out, he then pulls up and gets out and opens the door. Well, that exact gold car, make, model, I don't know about registration, I didn't see a registration, but the exact make, the same colour, very rare. I've never seen this car ever before. And I come back from the hospital with my husband, and that exact same car pulled out 2 car spaces in front of the bus, same make, model, colour, pulled out 2 vehicles in front of the bus. And I'd only had that dream 2 days earlier. So the 2 days earlier and the 2 cars in front of the bus was a little bit of a shock, to say the least. So your dreams could, it could be that you're dreaming things and you're getting like a verification on it. You know, just may not be the full dream, but it could be something linked to that dream. So this is giving you the illusions and that, and your intuition, and it's what has like that air of mystery around it. I do feel that there could be something you don't see coming, but I feel that this dream is going to get you to walk this new path. It's like you coming out of the water, out of the dream, and you're now going to start walking this new path to a new future. So let's see, what card do I need to clarify the moon, please? The moon can also talk about your fears, so there could be some sort of fear. Seven of Wands. So it could be that you've been facing challenges in your everyday life. And I mean, you could be protecting yourself, your family, your home. And you could be facing these challenges all the time. And you have this dream that you're going to be moving on into, like, you could be moving to a different area. Things could be turning out a whole lot better. And this could be what is coming to fruition. You having that no, it won't come off. Okay. Oh, it goes the other way. It's right, I just found this plant thing. I want it for one of my other plants. I keep thinking I've seen it. I don't know where I see it. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this could be telling you that this dream is a reality and it is working its way to you. Temperance. Temperance is bringing in some balance. This is you following that dream and landing on top of the pyramid where the pot of gold is. Temperance talks about having patience. So you may need to be patient and know that this dream is coming on its way to you, but you need to have patience. Just carry on with your everyday life, and it's like serendipity. You would be put on that path as well as this other person, and you know you're going to connect and things will work out from there. You just need that inner calm. You may need a new perspective. There is tranquility coming in. And I do feel that this could be your soulmate and you're going to have a life of serenity. Let's pull a card and see what comes up. Yes, yes. So the first card we see is the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups talks about new feelings. There's going to be some new feelings. Your cup of love is overflowing. You've got the dragonflies that can bring about a new beginning. You have the crow putting in that pentacle. The Ace of Cups talks about new feelings. There could be a new love coming in, and it also talks about a new baby. And it also talks that there could be a proposal there somewhere as well. Three of Swords. It could be that you're going through some sort of heartbreak at the moment. You're going through heartbreak, sorrow, grieving, heartbreak, suffering, grief, sorrow. Like you've got all this emotional pain. You're really hurt. It could be a divorce you're going through. It could be a loss where someone has left you, walked away. So there's some sort of heartbreak that you're going through. But the cup of love is coming in saying, you know, you need to start picking yourself up and doing healing, because there is someone new on the horizon, and this new person is far more better than the one you lost. That other person wasn't meant for you, but this new person coming in is. We have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man talks about pause, holding back, pausing on something. You need to surrender and let go. There is a new perspective coming in, but it could be something you need to look at from a different angle. You need to get a different perspective on what is going on. So you need to start looking at things from a totally different angle. This new perspective, I feel you are going to accept. And I feel that it's something that could bring about a change for you. So you can release all the old. Why is the Hangman here? So you have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is someone who is romantic, charming, sexy. They can also be very impulsive, charming. It could be this new love coming in, and they can also be very unpredictable. Because wands are also known for liking their freedom and excitement. But the Knight of Wands does talk about romantic, charming, unpredictable, very sexual, passionate, caring. Anyway, Cernunnos. So Cernunnos, they class as the devil. So you may need to start looking at your shadow side. I feel that things need to be looked at. The devil brings destructive behaviour. He also brings in about addictions, toxic traits. Now, these addictions can come in all shapes and sizes. It could be gambling, it could be drink, it could be drugs, it could be food cravings, or addicted to certain foods, whether it's like sweets, ice creams, dinners, but it talks about toxic behaviours. It could even be about sex. So toxic behaviours come in all shapes and sizes. Some of them may not be good for you, and it's asking you to seek help with your addiction. Let's see, clarify the Cernunnos. So we have the Nine of Swords and the King of Cups in reverse. So the Nine of Swords The Nine of Swords normally talks about not being able to sleep at night, anxiety, depression. Now, it could be through the King of Cups, because the King of Cups in reverse talks about someone being very cold, giving out bad advice, and this person could be very, very moody. I feel that they could be snappy. You know, you ask them something and they would rather snap at you than talk to you, you know, become like, as it says, cold, you know, you could ask them something and they could give you such a negative answer, and be cold with it. They could be someone who's moody just about all the time. And this person could be very secretive, you know, hiding things from you. It could be that they're emotionally manipulating you. Yeah, they could be emotionally manipulating you. And maybe you feel ashamed to take him to family gatherings or walk around with him because he's such a negative person, so cold, so moody. I don't think there's any self-compassion there. Maybe he has some inner feelings, but he finds it hard to show it. And perhaps he's someone who's very volatile, but I really don't think this is very good at all. And this is what's keeping you awake at night, causing you anxiety, depression. It could be trauma and despair that you're going through. It could be that they're like refusing to let go and continue to manipulate you, even though they're cold and you know, they give over the sense of uncaring, very moody, and you're just finding it hard to keep going on with this person. I think I'm going to pull one of these cards. Why is the King of Cups in reverse with the Nine of Swords? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. I think the time has come for you. You're seriously thinking now about walking away. You're leaving. You've been feeling abandoned in this relationship where they've been so cold and I want to say uncaring. But you are now walking away, you're leaving and moving on. You know that there is better out there for you and you don't feel that you need to stay around and be treated like this. So when you move on, this could be when your Knight of Wands comes in. Yeah, you're needing to escape this relationship because it is very toxic. There is no future in it. And he is not, or she, they are not the person for you, and there is something far more better out there for you. Now, it could be that you've been going through a lot of arguments. This has been very challenging. Maybe they were in competition with you, and it has created a lot of tension, strife. Things could have got very petty. And it could also be like a clashing of egos. And like things could have got a bit Excuse me. Things could have got a bit territorial as well as the clashing of egos. Why is the Five of Wands here? So we have the Tower. Yeah. So the Tower is saying this must come to an end. You must end this now, because if you don't end it now, divine timing is going to step in and end it for you. They're telling you not to worry, because you are going to get a safe landing. You are going to be like cool, and you know, this Tower is going to give you a safe landing. What is happening with the Tower? Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here? Five of Wands. Yeah, you see, you've got the Knight of Wands again. But it did come out in reverse. So your Knight of Wands is coming in, and it could be the addictions. Perhaps he's got addictions there. Yeah, see, I feel that this could have been the Knight of Wands that you're having the problem with. It could be that there was a passion project there. And this person, you know, they do have that anger that the King of Cups is portraying in reverse. They have that angered and a scattered energy. So it may not be that he can be, it could be that he's passionate 1 minute and then he goes cold straight after he's got what he wanted. He, on the build up to him wanting what it is, he will be nice, he will be passionate, he will be caring. As soon as he gets what he wants, boom, that's it, he's cold and uncaring again. And I feel that this is where the scattered energy is. I feel that there could be delays, and you could be getting really frustrated with it all. Because this person is absolutely reckless, and it is causing you a lot of stress, and you're feeling impatient, and this is where there is conflict there, because he's not giving you what it is you want. You know, he's causing conflicts and all that as well. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands. So you're putting up boundaries. You're putting the boundaries up. You're protecting yourself now. I feel that you're not giving in to him. You're protecting what's yours. You're standing strong. And you're fighting for your own rights now. You're not going to be caving into him so easily. You're standing strong and you're standing firm. You're protecting yourself and what's yours. Yeah, so the World card is coming in to say that this is coming to an end. The relationship is coming to an end, and all this ego, coldness and all that. You're right to stand your ground. And this is coming to a completion, and you are going to be moving on to a brand new beginning. And this is when you walk away. You're coming to a brand new beginning. Everything is going to change because this cycle has exhausted itself. It can't go on any further. You're now breaking the ties and you're moving on. You're stepping out into a brand new path, a new beginning, where you're going to meet your next love, who is going to be very caring and very compassionate. I want to pull you 3 of these. You can go back in there. I want to pull you 3 of these. What does Aquarius need to know? I feel that I need to take one more. That's it. Okay. So we have harmony. It's important for you to have a quiet, peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at home or for yourself is best. Cutting ties. There you go. You may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges. Go with grace. Gifts. You are uncovering new talents that will land you new work and a better position. You could get more money with the deals as well. Reflection. Take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. The future. Plan for the future while Plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. And strategy. You need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. I want to pull 3 of these. If it's meant to come out, it will come out. Okay, so let's get you some cards. Oops. Okay then. So, we've got divinely guided. So it says, trust the wisdom of the universe, and that's what's going to happen when the tower hits. Trust the wisdom of the universe and remain open to receive guidance as you journey through life's mysteries. Important parts. Embrace each element, weaving them into your story with openness and understanding. In fact, I think that was supposed to be, I don't know. Winds of Fortune. Allow the winds of fortune to guide your sails, manoeuvring through life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability. So, allow the winds of fortune to guide your sails, manoeuvring through life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability. I want to pull you some of these. So what do we need to know? Okay, so first of all, you've got friendship, allies, loyalty. So I do feel that you're going to start relying on your friends and your allies. They're the ones that are 100% loyal to you. They're going to be the ones that you can really trust and get advice from. They will be there to support you all the way through this. And it says obedience. You know, everything's falling apart now. So they're saying that there is obedience there as well. Then we have the garden. So I do feel that you're going to have public recognition on this. Maybe the community know you well and, you know, they're going to help you and support you. They're going to be like the good network, you know, a great group that you really need. And they're like a good audience. And this is your moment of fame. And you're going to get outdoors and you're going to let people know what's going on. We have the heart. So I do feel that there is a new love coming in. It's going to be, you know, a good romance. And it's one that's going to be of give and take. I feel that, you know, you're able to give more to this relationship than what you could do with the old relationship. I do feel that you are going to be treated so differently, that you have an infatuation for this person and there is a lot of affection between you two. Yeah, it's going to, you know, the affection is going to be right down to the core of things. I feel that the two of you are going to have the same connection. Right, so let's see what we got now. Okay, so messages for Aquarius, please. Pull that down a touch. Wow, no, far too many there. God, they're still chucking loads out. It really is too many. I'm sorry, Aquarius, but they really are loads there. Okay, that'll do. Still got a few. Oh, you got 3. Okay. So it says cooperate, good partner. You know, you try to cooperate. You try to give your share. You know, you are a good partner. and you are important in this relationship, because you will give them the cooperation that they need. But it has to be two-way. The devil. So the devil is saying that you need to face your inner fears. And if you're worried, not all people are alike. We're all different. Danger. So you need to be careful, because it's saying that there is danger approaching. As to what, I couldn't tell you. Let me pull a card on that. What is this danger that's approaching? Clarify the danger that's approaching. What is this danger? Perhaps they don't want to tell me. No, you just fell out. What is the danger that's approaching, Aquarius? Okay. So, it's the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands in reverse. So, the danger that is approaching, it could be greediness. It could be that someone's got a touch of greediness. There could be envy. This is what you've got to look out for. There is greediness, there is envy. And someone is very possessive. I feel that there could bring some sort of delays there. Someone could be stingy. One could be very stingy while they're letting someone else overspend. I feel that there should be self-protection there, and you should be a little bit self-centered. This is talking about some obstacles and some loss coming in as well. That's what I have for you today, Aquarius. Please like and subscribe. I thank you for watching to the end. I'm really grateful to you. Thank you so much for your help and support. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.